Welcome everybody. I hope you can all hear me. Maybe you could give me a sound check. Just got some new wonderful natural healing for these few next days. So there you go. What's in here? This is sweet let me just make sure I'm not sweet wormwood, I believe. It's hard to even see what's on there, but it is. It's what I ordered from my dear friend, and that's easy to see. Red clover. I'm using wormwood and mugwort as well in my tea, as well as these. So, yeah, cleansing and clearing. So don't feel too bad, actually. A little bit not as cloudy as normal, so which is a good thing. So let's see how this one works. But tonight is for you guys. Tonight is always a special night. I decided tonight, because of last time, a lot of people had sent me a message, and I actually had to work for the next 3 days of people asking me just to attune to a crystal. So what I did previously was attune to a crystal and then give you the information of how it would help. Normally to give confirmation, that makes you think, wow, actually, yeah, that is something that I needed to work on. So that was like trying to give hits, or I call confirmations, to be able for you to think, okay, it's worth me going to my local crystal store and buying that crystal because it might just help. I think I've got maybe 50 to 100 messages of people saying thank you for attuning to that crystal. It's really helped. I don't share them. I don't post them. All the staff know this. Sometimes they'll send me one or two every now and again just to say, to make me feel happy and stuff. But I normally say, look, it's okay. Let's just focus on the next people that we need to help. So tonight I've left my tarot cards to one side, and what I'm going to do is just solely attune in a way of just whether I just appear to look dazed. I'm not. I'm trying to attune. Or if I close my eyes, what I'm trying to do is, the way I work in what's called the psychic realm is I try and see images. That's the way I attune. So I'm shown pictures and I try and put them pictures together. That's how I work. That's normally how it works, unless I get a resounding clang of, wow, they just put it straight in my head and I can see it straight away. So I look for images and then put them together. If I understand that image straight away, I'll just say it. If I'm struggling and I'm seeing that image and then all of a sudden I see another 2 images or 3 images, now I have to focus on what that is. So I work differently than other psychics and healers. I'm very much that way. So it's like it's, to me, as the images kind of look to me like jigsaw puzzles. So sometimes you'll hear me say, I've just seen a fish, or I've seen a goat or a dog or a tiger, or, and it's because they're showing me in that way. And I guess it's because I've got dyslexia and dyspraxia. It's they're not going to show it me in words because I'm going to I can't read that. So they're very clever. They know how to treat it. It's Mark. Just send him the pictures. So, okay, let's give it a go, shall we? How it works, it's really simple. All you need to do is just say yes. And I'll click on whoever's name, whoever says yes. As soon as you say yes, I'll click on your name, and I need you to focus on the screen. Can everybody see the screen? And can everybody see in the bottom left-hand corner my name, what says Mark Bajerski, and it says Pure Energy Healer? If you can see that, right, what will happen is if I click on somebody's name, that name will come up. So if you're busy typing yes all the time, you might not even realize that the speed I work sometimes is the only thing that slows me down is this here. I try and click on a name and sometimes it takes a while and I'm clicking on it, and it's not, because possibly there's so many names going up that it's struggling to focus on one or to capture one. But you need to look at the screen. And soon as you see your name on that screen, because I'll say, okay, if I can read your name easy, first name, I'll read it, but I need you to focus on the screen because it might be you that I'm reading for. Okay? So I'm going to try and get through as many people as I can. Okay? Here we go. And have a lovely evening. Afterwards, if I've got time and my throat's okay, I'll just talk a little bit about crystals. Okay? Nice and steady. Enjoy the night. Okay. Check your screen. I see blue tanzanite. So blue tanzanite for you. Check your screen, please. Orange calcite. Check your screen, please. Aqua aura. Check your screen, please. Moldavite. Check your screen, please. I see Herkimer diamond, and I also see black tektite, them two crystals together for you. Please check your screen. Cavernsite. Check your screen, please. Hawk's eye. Please check your screen. Black tourmaline. Beautiful. Please check your screen. More sit. Beautiful crystal at the moment. Please check your screen. Purpleite. I don't know how to pronounce it, so I just believe P-U-R-P, purpleite. I think it might be U-R again, and then I-T-E. Okay, just keep an eye on the screen. See, I'm clicking and nothing's happening. Okay, check your screen. Ruby in kyanite. Beautiful. Check your screen. Good. Sunstone. Please check your screen. Tiffany crystal. Please check your screen. Wonderstone. Beautiful. Please check your screen. Blue lace agate. Nice. Please check your screen. Oh, I knew this would come through and I wouldn't be able to say it properly. I can't remember how to pronounce it, so it's something like, I've totally forgot. I can see it, it's there, it's clear, and I've got it on my website, and I even bought some. I bought the biggest piece I've ever had, and I just tight. I can't pronounce it properly. If somebody else, if you guys know, tight, something like that. So it's a beautiful white with this. They also call it, and I don't even like to call it this, but it's got another name, and it's called red blood deer. Red blood deer red blood, something like that. But I know it as tight, something like that. It's absolutely gorgeous. See how now I'm all stumbled all over the place because I can't remember the name. We've already done that. Okay, we've got a yes. Please check your screen. Oh, that was easy. Ruby light. Beautiful. Beautiful ruby light. Please check your screen. Another one which is easy. This is strawberry quartz. Very beautiful. Please check your screen. Thank you. Phantom quartz. Nice. Keep an eye on your screen again. Super 7. Keep an eye on your screen, please. This is Lemurian seed quartz. I was struggling because of all the quartzes, but it's Lemurian seed. I've just been shown a seed or seeds. Birds eating a seed. So nice, very beautiful. Okay, keep an eye on the screen, please. Peridot. Beautiful. Keep an eye on the screen, please. Rhodiochrocyte. Keep an eye on the screen, please. Thank you. Tourmaline feldspar. Beautiful. Beautiful. Keep an eye on the screen, please. Beautiful, vibrant green here. Vivianite. Beautiful crystal. Love working on that. Keep an eye on the screen, please. Thanks. Okay. Milky blue topaz. Beautiful. Keep an eye on the screen, please. Thank you. Kesara. Nice. Keep an eye on the screen, please. So this, what I'm seeing is fluoride, but predominantly the colour is purple and yellow. So try and find with more purple and a little yellow rather than any green if possible. Okay, keep an eye on the screen. Okay. Shamanic quartz. Keep an eye on the screen, everybody. Scholasite. Very nice. Keep an eye on the screen. Smithsonite. Keep an eye on the screen. Cinnabite. Please keep an eye on the screen. Green kyanite. Keep an eye on the screen, please. Sleeping Beauty. Keep an eye on the screen, please. Sodalite. Keep an eye on the screen again. Spinel. Beautiful. Keep an eye on the screen, please. Libyan Desert Glass. Keep an eye on the screen, please. Moldavite and Herkimer diamond together. Keep an eye on the screen, please. Witch's fingers. Keep an eye on the screen, please. So this is watermelon tourmaline. Very beautiful. Very good for you. Very healing. Keep an eye on the screen, please. I can see it, but I can't pronounce it. Shatterkite. Shatterkite. If somebody knows what that is, I've got them on my website. I've worked with them. They're fantastic, but I can't spell it. Shatukite. Anyway, it's on my website. Just keep an eye on the screen. Sugilite. Sugilite. Very beautiful crystal. Keep an eye on the screen, please. Show me the galaxy. Rhodionite galaxy. Keep an eye on the screen, please. Very beautiful. This is purple labradorite. Has to be the purple one though. Yeah, if you've already had your name called out, please don't type anymore, because people want to try and get their crystal called tonight, guys. So stop typing, please. This is only to get your attunement. Please be considerate to everybody. Stop typing if you haven't had your name called out yet and the crystal attuned to you. Just keep saying yes. Everybody else, if you can just, this is just for people who really truly can't attune to the right crystal for themselves, and I'm doing my best here. So please, thanks guys, I appreciate it. Please keep an eye on the screen. So I see lilac quartz. Keep an eye on the screen, please. This is golden rutile. Very beautiful. Keep an eye on the screen, please. Thank you. This one's easy. Shiva stone. Very beautiful. Very powerful. Please keep an eye on the screen. So I'm seeing something to protect you from waves. Silicon Valley. Please keep an eye on the screen. Pink thyrlite for you. Beautiful. Keep an eye on the screen, please. Tiger tail. Very beautiful. Keep an eye on the screen, please. Thank you. Tektite is needed for you. Tektite. Okay, keep an eye on the screen. So I'm seeing multiple crystals here. So yes, it's Super 7 for you. Keep an eye on the screen, please. Oh, so as soon as I said that, I saw Tissit. Very unusual, and I think it's a meteorite. Tissit will be very good for your energy. Keep an eye on the screen, please. Violin. Not violin, but violin. L-A-N at the end, I believe. Keep an eye at the screen, please. Thank you. Thompsonite. Thompsonite. Very beautiful crystal. Keep an eye on the screen, please, if it's you. Thank you. The crystal Sonora. Sonora. S-O-N-O-R-A. Beautiful. Keep an eye on the screen, please. Ruby inzosite. Beautiful, beautiful energy. Keep an eye on the screen, please. Faden quartz. Again, very, very, very nice. Very beautiful. Okay. Keep an eye on the screen. See if it's you. Petersonite. Beautiful. Just keep an eye on the screen because it might be you. This is Boulder Opal. Beautiful. Very healing. You're welcome. Okay. Are we done? Have we done everybody? I think that's everybody done, eh? Is there anybody else? There's 77 people on. Anybody else? Are we done? Looks like we're good. All done. So, listen, everybody keeps asking me, how are you attuned to a crystal? Does it have to be a huge one? Does it have to be like this? No, it doesn't. Does it have to be a Moldavite like this? Expensive piece? No, it doesn't. It doesn't have to be anything like that. Every crystal has a frequency, whether it be valued at 1,000,000 or whether it be valued at €1. You know, there's certain things that I find fascinating. The Mother Nature gives us what we need, and yet we treat it like as if it's nothing. I'll give you a great example: water. We're gifted with water, and because we're so plentiful of it, we don't really take it. We take for granted water. Now, you've got rose quartz, which is abundant around the world. You've got tiger's eye, abundant around the world. Amethyst, abundant around the world, and so on and so on. Why do you think it's so abundant? I'd take a wild guess. It's abundant because we need it more. Now, why do you think there's only so many crystals that are like only found here and there? Because they're not needed as much. So we kind of get it the wrong way around. We kind of think because if there isn't so many of them, that they must be very special. You know, tiger's eye is extremely special. Rose quartz is extremely special. Any crystal that you find for, you know, a few euros, and you know it's a genuine crystal, not made in China and you know, created, and it's a fake. I'm talking about a real crystal. So when you hold a real crystal in your hand, the most important thing is to get out of the way and to listen to your body, but not the crystal. So basically, the biggest mistake I found with myself was to look at the crystal and figure out what it's doing. But actually, the crystal isn't showing you what it's doing, it's giving you what it's doing. So when you sit down with a crystal in your hand and you close your eyes and you just feel your body, what tends to happen is your body speaks to you in the way of something is happening through the crystal that is sending a frequency to you, like this one is next to me and it's sending a frequency. I can even point to it right there. So whatever's happening, the wave is hitting me here, and I can feel the outcome of the crystal at the moment. Once that outcome is completed, once the process is completed, what happens then? It moves to another part. Or, I like to say, it goes to the first place, what needs the healing, you feel it the most, and then, oh, I feel it somewhere else. Not that it's just going from one place to another. No, it's vibrating at a frequency, so the whole body is being affected. So, when you've got a crystal in your hand and you start to feel different thoughts, feelings, any physical things happening, that's most likely because of the crystal. So what I tend to do is, when I see some crystals in, let's say, a room which is the size of a football pitch, I see the crystals in front of me, and as I walk past, I'm drawn to those crystals, and I'll pick them up and I'll just hold them for a few seconds. So dealers in these big shows normally are happy for you to touch the crystals. Okay, so I just hold them and I don't say anything. I don't want to talk to anybody. I want to focus on what I'm doing, and I just feel them crystals, and I'm waiting for something to happen. And if I feel something happens with that crystal, it's normally my go-to to say, okay, I'd like all of these. I'll take as many as I can of these. And what I'll do is, if they're really crazy money, you know, if they might be like €40, €50, €80, €100 each. So then I'll like, okay, I can't afford all of that. So I'll just go through, maybe there's a box full of them, and there might be 20 of them. And I'll touch one, and then I'll put it to one side, then touch another with my fingers, put it to one side, touch that one. I keep touching them with my eyes closed. And as soon as I get a feeling, I'll take that one crystal that I felt something with and put it to one side. And I'll do it with all of them. So I might have maybe 4 or 10, depending, out of the 20. And then I'll look at them. And I know now I'm more choosy. Now I think, okay, so I've got 10 to choose from. I think I want 5. Now I'll look at them at the same time and see, is any of them resonate? And it might have a little, it might not be perfect. And the others might be perfect. So I don't go on perfection. I go on what looks right. So I go on, and not from my eye perspective, but what I'm feeling from the crystal, what goes into my eyes. So it's a very fast process for me. I'm very quick at it, and people can't keep up to me. But it's okay. It's what I do. I've become so directed. I'm like, whew, and I know what to do. And like with Moldavites, I can go through 1,000 Moldavites in maybe 2 hours, and boom, boom, I'm feeling, boom, boom, boom. Or I close my eyes, boom, boom. And I go through them, and I have to feel something. So that's the way I work for you. That's how if I'm going to a show and I'm going to find for myself, what I do is take my time, and I'll feel like in a room full of paintings, I'll look at all the paintings, and one will just jump out at me. And that's the one I'll be going for, the one that jumps out, screams out. Doesn't matter, it's just a feeling I get. I just get a feeling. It's just a feeling. And that feeling is, I've got to have this. I've got to have it. So I work on that. But I do these nights because some people, honestly, don't feel anything. 1, they might be really sick. 2, they've never worked with crystals before. 3, they're unsure of themselves. They don't know. 4, they're excited because, hey, maybe somebody else can choose something and makes a change. So there's so many reasons why I do these nights, and I enjoy doing them for you. And it's good for my psychic exercise. It's good for me and confidence as well, not to feel stupid. Can you imagine if people came on here and saw what I was doing, they could just, it's so easy to take the mick out of somebody like me and what I'm doing. So, I try and strengthen myself up and be more brave, and don't be frightened, Mark, and, just do it. You're doing it for the right reasons. You're doing it for, I always suggest you go to your local crystal store, get in there and start to feel and get the confidence in you to the point that you don't need Mark anymore, and you're going into your local crystal store and you're feeling and saying, this is the one I want. And if somebody says, why are you getting that? I have no idea. Just feels right. And don't be frightened of saying I have no idea why. Because you don't until you've come home and now you're sat with it and you're working with it. And as you work with it, it's pretty simple. You tell your mind to show up. You're not here to prove anything. You're not here to have thunderbolt and lightning strikes. You're just here for a beautiful moment where you can just relax and just hold the frequency and energy of a crystal. It's beautiful. Now, this crystal here has been by my bed for months now, and it's been fantastic. And I've had amazing sleep. I've had amazing downloads. I've had amazing dreams. So many things that have happened with this crystal next to my bed. And would I ever have thought I'd be bringing it back here? No. But I did. I picked it up one morning, a week ago, and I thought this needs to come back here. Don't know why, don't know what's happening with it, but it came back. And it's next to me now. And I've really enjoyed working with it tonight. I've enjoyed the energy. It's been really quick. In fact, some of the downloads were so fast that before I even clicked on it, I'm already seeing it. So that's beautiful. Not only is it a beautiful quartz, it is, but I've also got this next to me as well. So this is beautiful as well. Gorgeous piece. And I'm feeling the energy of that. That's gorgeous. And I've got these two pieces right here. So this beautiful piece is Vesuvianite, and that's a Morsitsit. I've got these right here next to me. So I'm feeling the energy of protection from anything dark. Again, protection from anything dark. Them two crystals are fantastic. I've got this amazing quartz, which is giving me the clarity that I need to see. And I've also got the rose quartz, which is helping me connect to my spirit world, which allows me to connect to that beautiful energy and download of my family and spirit. So kind of lovely having these around, and I can feel it was easier for me tonight to work that way. When I predominantly work with a crystal to feel what it is before I put it on the website and then start working with it, it's a twofold energy. I'll hold maybe 1 or 4 crystals and I'll start to just feel what's going on, and I'll have a pen and paper at the side of me just here. So I'll just give you an idea to show you how I work on a daily. So I have a ton of paper down here, right? I'll just show you, because I know people tend to send me crappy messages and saying, you know, you're full of shit. I get that a lot. So let me just show you. There's my paper. Okay, there's the stack there. So when I finish with that lot, so I normally have two of them, but now I'm down to this much. So I'll take one sheet here as I'm sat. I'll fold it. This is exactly how I work. I'll fold it. Just let me grab a crystal. So I might have 15 or 20. I might have purchased whatever it could be that month. So I've got this beautiful piece here, and I want to start working on that and feeling its energy. Okay, it's beautiful quartz, you can see, gorgeous. So I'll sit down, pen, paper, and looks like a yellow night tonight. Okay. And I'll just hold the crystal in either one hand or two hands, and I'll just close my eyes. And this is how I'll work. I'll talk out loud as if I would be when I'm here, when I'm just doing it. So it's clearing. It's already going straight to my mind, and it's starting to blast healing into my mind, brain. I've also got it in my hand, so as I'm still writing, it's clearing my hearing. It's now going to my eyes. It's now expanding my third eye, or clearing it. See, nothing's happening from here downwards. Nothing is happening at all. Everything is up here. It's like a blast of energy right into my head. Temples. A lot of stuff happening in my temples. It feels like a whirlwind on both sides. It feels like it's like, and it's tingling. I can feel everything's heightening. Crown chakra's opening. I can feel it in my throat now. headache come and gone. So it's healing pressure in the mind. Any negative thoughts. It's clearing. There's so much being, it's like somebody stick my head in a washing machine inside out. Literally, everything is here. I can feel my energy expanding. Aura. It's like I'm being washed from the inside. It actually feels like my jaws are becoming less tense every second, and my teeth don't feel like they want to bite. I feel like my jaw is being opened. So something's happening where it's almost like this crystal will help with knee-jerk reactions. Because instead of me getting angry and wanting to say so, it's like, relax. I can feel the tension. And because I'm being cleared from here, I haven't got any negative thoughts. I've got nothing negative to say. This crystal is amazing for meditation. So that's what I get from this crystal. When I've written everything down on here, I'll go back to that crystal, because that would have taken 1 hour. Then I would go back to it again and done another hour, and then another hour, and then I might take it into that room where I have a bed, and I'll lay down and I'll put it on my third eye and just lay there and see what happens. So I'll have a fresh pen and paper right next to the bed. I've got a little tiny black stand that I put there purposely, so that when I finished I can just put my hand down, lift it off from the black stand, which normally a computer would go. Let me just show you. So this is the stand. So that stand is perfectly placed when I'm lying down, so I can then get the pen and paper and quickly write down. So I'll put it on the third eye. Then what I'll do, depending on how long I'm doing it for, I might fall asleep. So as I'm falling asleep, I'll wake up and then just relax and see what thoughts and what happened, and then write it down. I also turn to the side as I'm laying down and place it on the temple. Do it that way for maybe 20-30 minutes. Turn the other way, put it on there, then go back to this position, put it on the heart and the stomach. And sometimes I'll put it on the throat, depending on how I feel. So after I've done maybe 10 hours on one crystal, or I'll put the crystals, if I've got, like I've just finished working with some charoite, and I put them in a bag like this, put them all in a bag, and that's how I work. Exactly the same work with a bag, because the bag's not going to do any harm. So you're getting all that energy, and it's nice and easy to sit there. So, and then I write that all down. So I could have tons of writing, right? I can have tons of it. But what I do then is I look at all of them, I write them all down, right? So mind healing, blasting energy in the mind, healing the eyes, healing this, healing that, healing temple. I'll go through it all, and then what I do is try and, like a jigsaw, figure out what, I can't write all of them down because it'd be like tons and tons, but some of them can join up together and become as one, or I can come up with a sentence that will fit all of those things together. That's how, when you go onto markbajerski.com, you'll see a description. The description is not a description that I've taken from any books. I don't do that. All the descriptions are exactly what I get from the crystal. Now, I also add to that pure energy healing. So once I've received the understanding of the crystal's natural energy, which I've just done, I've just given you, that's the natural energy that I got, and I'll do that minimum of 5 hours. So I'll get 5 hours of that and see if they correlate. If there comes a point where I'm at hour 4 and now I'm down at my feet or at my ankles or maybe on my knees and I'm thinking, wow, this crystal's going here now, I will make sure I will add everything. So a lot of the times, if you look for familiarity in a crystal, it normally goes to the same place most of the time, but it does sometimes tend to go somewhere else, and it surprises me. And I'm like, wow, it's gone here. So I write that down as well, so I don't miss anything out. And normally 10 hours with a group of maybe 50 or 30 crystals normally gives you a really good accurate information of how it's helped me. That doesn't mean it's going to help you in the same way. There lies the problem. So, and it's baffled me for 20 years. But then I have to write something down. I've got to figure out, it might work for me this way, but it might not work for you that way. So then what I do is I hold the crystal again without this, put that away, and now what I'm doing is trying to put energy into the crystal. So what I'm going to do is hold the crystal, and my intention is to put a certain frequency in there. So I'm trying to channel, like I would a healing session, I'm trying to channel energy of healing into the crystal. So when I've finished, depending on what I feel is coming through, this time I'm not asking for the crystal to share with me its healing gift. I want to put more energy into this. So I am now channeling from the spirit world as a healer. I'm calling upon the same healing energy as I would give to you in this room if I was healing you into the crystal. So I'll sit down and start to put energy healing into it. Now, I don't know what I'm going to put into it to begin with. So I have no clue until I start. And then I'm starting to feel what's coming through. I get it through photos, images, and then I get it through feelings, and I can feel that energy running through. When I finish that hour's work, I will get another sheet of paper, a fresh sheet, and it'll be here, and I'll do it now. Okay, I'll channel this now. This might take a little bit longer. So this is all good for you guys to do. Okay, so my intention now is to give pure energy healing into this crystal. So I want to load this crystal up with another energy. Now, I used to purposely, and I do sometimes, if I'm going to work on a crystal for certain people that I love, and I know that there's certain things that they need, I'll be now going to my cards, and I'll turn the cards over and see what energy needs to be put in there. So I'll call upon that energy, and I will work with that energy and call upon the spirit world to help me. But I like now to just hold it, sit there and see what comes through. So that's what I'm going to do now. I'm not going to ask for anything. I'm just going to see what comes through into this crystal. I'll have one hand like this and the other hand over it, which is basically I'm receiving and I'm giving. So I could hold this hand here, but I just like to hold it like this, okay? And then I close my eyes and I'll talk as I'm feeling anything, if anything comes through. Breathing is important. You've got to breathe through your nose and blow out through your mouth when you're giving healing or putting pure energy healing into crystals. So I'm seeing the energy of Alzheimer's. I'm seeing clearing the energy of Alzheimer's. I'm seeing the energy coming through to clear the mind with Alzheimer's. I'm seeing the energy coming through me that's clearing people who just struggle with lack of memory, dementia. I can feel it filling in here, the energy of healing those things. And funnily enough, when we just did what we did, a lot of it was in the mind again. So kind of makes sense that this is happening. It's all to do with the mind. So we're just adding to the crystal, which it's already got this beautiful clearing of the mind and strengthening the mind and healing the eyes, hearing the hearing, all to do with the senses. And now the spirit world, that I believe, that energy around us that is always freely available to pull through, which is, you can call it the source, whatever you want, but it's healing energy, is now very clever, and it's now putting into this crystal the energy to heal all of the things that we label. I have to call it that so you know what I'm saying, but it's basically to clear negativity in the mind. It's to clear worry and fear in the mind. Okay, so I'll write that down. I'll write Alzheimer's, dementia, fear in the mind, and I'll go back to it again. This would normally take 25 minutes to an hour, because I would wait till the next feeling comes through. So what that normally gives me is a guideline, like, okay, I can feel all these things in, and what I was looking at was a man. I wasn't seeing a woman. So I could write down, this crystal's probably going to be sold to somebody, and it's eventually going to go to a male energy, a man. And I could see what he looked like. He had like silvery hair, very, very short silvery hair. He looked almost white in colour, so a really white face, and really blue eyes, and I was almost thinking like this guy's from Germany, right? So that they're already showing me that the possibility of this crystal going to this person. This has happened many times to me before, but I don't focus on that. It's just interesting to see what they're downloading. So after that's finished, it can take sometimes an hour, maybe more, depending. Once that's finished, I normally start to see something else. So I don't know if I can do that now, because I'm still feeling the same person. I'm still feeling the same mind stuff. And I'm still getting all sorts here as well. And so I could be here all night, but that's not something you want to be watching. It's something, that's my work. So it gives you an idea of how pure energy healing crystals work and how it began. So yeah, I just wanted to share this little, I normally like to keep it to 45 minutes now, because it gets a bit boring after that, I'm sure, for you all. But that's it. I hope some of you got your messages tonight, and we'll do this again sometime soon. Remember, it's full moon round about now, so this is the most important time to take your parasite cleanse, whatever it may be. Fill yourself up, clear yourself, and get rid of them parasites and feel amazing. Have a great night, guys. Anybody who does go to markbajerski.com and buy a crystal, remember, every £20 gets you a beautiful raffle ticket, and you could win one of the most amazing prizes coming up, which is over 3,000, 4,000 euros of my personal crystals over there, and some courses and all sorts. There's some beautiful prizes. So yeah, also a wonderful thing. So nice. Yeah, that's it. I'm going. Wish you a lovely evening. Take care, everybody. Thanks for joining me. Till tomorrow. We'll do something tomorrow again, tomorrow night. See you later. Bye. Thanks.